Assalamu alaikum respected doctors. Welcome to my YouTube channel MBBS and BDS lectures. Today is the 7th video of rapid revision course of periodontics, which is very important for NLE, MDS, NBD as well as for BDS students. In this video we will discuss about alveolar bone. Now, structure of alveolar process. The alveolar process is composed of two parts. Number one is alveolar bone proper, and second is the supporting alveolar bone. Now here in diagram you can see the alveolar bone proper and supporting alveolar bone. Now the alveolar bone is perforated by many openings that carry nerves and blood vessels into the periodontal ligament. Therefore, it is called cribriform plate. Like in our skull, olfactory nerve bulb fibers passes through a bony plate which is known as cribriform plate, which is porous. Here same alveolar bone is perforated by many openings, therefore it is known as cribriform plate because the blood vessels and nerves are passed through this bone perforation into periodontal ligament. The bundle bone is that bone in which the principal fibers of periodontal ligament are anchored. Mean the bone in which the principal fibers of periodontal ligament are anchored are known as bundle bone. Now, what is cribriform plate? It is a perforated alveolar bone. What is bundle bone? It is the bone in which principal fibers of periodontal ligament are anchored. Look at in the diagram. There is a periodontal ligament, and the periodontal ligament principal fibers are anchored in the bone. This is known as bundle bone, which are present near to the periodontal ligament. Now come to the supporting alveolar bone consists of two parts. Number one is a cortical plate, second is a spongy bone. Now, the distance between the crest top of the alveolar bone and the cemento-enamel junction in adults vary around 0.75 mm to 1.49 mm, mean the distance between the crest of the alveolar bone, height of alveolar bone. This distance increases with age to an average of 2.81 mm. Why this distance increases? Due to rich resorption in old age. Now the interdental and interradicular septa. Interdental septa are the bone which present between two teeth, and interradicular which are present between two roots of multi-rooted tooth contain the perforating canal of Zucker, Kendall and Hirschfeld canal, which is the nutrient canal which house the interdental and interradicular arteries, veins, lymph vessel and nerves. Now come to the alveolar bone radiographic interpretation. When we take the radiograph of alveolar bone, especially the alveolar socket in which teeth are present, normally this is known as the alveolar socket, but anatomically it is known as alveolar socket. But the wall of alveolar socket in the radiograph is known as lamina dura. Always lamina dura. When we say lamina dura, we say lamina dura in radiograph to the wall of alveolar socket. But anatomically, we say this is the alveolar socket or wall of alveolar socket. And now come to the composition of the alveolar bone. In composition, there is organic material and inorganic. Inorganic are 65%, which consist of calcium and phosphate, which make the hydroxyapatite crystal. Next is the organic material, which is 35%. In 35%, the collagen type 1 collagen fiber is from 88 to 89%, and non-collagen fiber from 11 to 12%, and glycoproteins from 6.5 to 10%, and proteoglycans 0.8%, cyanoprotein, which are protein which present in the bone, is 0.35%, and lipids 0.4%. This is the composition which is very, very important for MCQs. Now, this is very important for any exam. Defects of alveolar bone. There are two types of defect of alveolar bone. Number one is the fenestration, and next is the dehesence. What is fenestration? Fenestration is in fenestration the root is denuded. There is a denuded area, mean depressed area, denuded area. Now in fenestration the root is denuded. The root is denuded of bone, and the root surface is covered only by periosteum. But this denuded area mean the bone around the root is denuded, but this is not extend to the marginal bone. But in dehesence, this denuded area around the root is this denuded area around the root is extend to the marginal bone. Mean fenestration is the initial condition, and dehesence is the wound. Dehesence is the extreme severe condition. What is fenestration? The root is denuded of bone, and the root surface is covered only by periosteum, and overlying gingiva is termed fenestration. What is dehesence? When denuded area extend, depressed area extend. In fenestration and dehesence, the bone is lost around the root, like in this diagram. Now, the dehesence, when denuded area extend through the marginal bone, the defect is called dehesence. Now, come to the like in our body, in every bone there is a remodeling, mean bone formation and bone resorption. Same in alveolar bone there is a remodeling. Now, these bone forming regulating factor names are very important. What are the bone forming regulating factor and what are the bone resorbing regulating factor? These names are very important for MCQs. First is the factor regulating bone formation. These are the 5. Number 1 is the platelets derived growth factor. Second is the heparin binding growth factor. Next is the insulin-like growth factor, and fourth is the transforming growth factor, and fifth is the bone morphogenic protein. In here, in how we remember, there are these are the actually growth factor, which are 4 in number, and how we remember, by platelets, heparin, insulin, and transforming. And next is the bone morphogenic protein. Now come to the bone regulating factor regulating bone resorption. These are the interleukin 1, interleukin 6, tumor necrotic factor, and lymphotoxin. Next is the gamma interferon. Fifth is the colony stimulating factor, and sixth is the prostaglandin and other arachidonic acid metabolites. How we remember? In factor regulating bone resorption on the interleukins 1 and 6, tumor necrotic factor, and lymphotoxin, gamma interferon, colony stimulating factor, prostaglandin, and other arachidonic acid metabolites. Last is the regulation of bone by systemic hormone. What are the systemic hormone which are responsible for regulation of bone? These are 4 in number. Number 1 is the parathyroid hormone. Next is the vitamin D3, 1,25 dihydroxy vitamin D3. Third is the calcitonin, and fourth is the estrogen. These are the systemic hormone which are responsible for regulation of bone. Now, this is all about alveolar bone. And now today our video is complete. If you like my video, press the like button and share this video with your friends. If you're new to my channel, Subscribe my channel by pressing the red subscribe button and also press the bell icon in order to receive my each new video notification. For watching my videos, I am very thankful to you. Thank you very much.